Yeah. Yeah. We are back. Thank you very much for your patience because my audio is dumb. Hopefully everybody can hear me now.
I could always hear you, so I'm not a good measure of that.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and queue up for Storm Talon.
Super happy, fun Storm Talon adventure.
Yeah, I guess so. It's WildStar Adventure Night with Grievance, and we're doing a dungeon. Woot!
User left your channel.
Okay, here we go. So you do realize if we fail miserably at this that I'm gonna totally blame it on you because you're the raid leader, right?
Of course. At least it'll be entertaining if we fail.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna be totally distracted because we're streaming this too, by the way. So I'm probably gonna die 100 times, so you guys can't blame me for this one, okay? You can blame somebody else.
Sure, likely story.
And Storm Talon will soon be born again. Now, destroy these outsiders.
So Vandy, what's new on the raid front?
Well, we got past 2 mini bosses now. So on on Saturday, we killed the genetic monstrosity, and then on Monday we killed the hideously malformed something or other. The cliff notes are he was big, he was ugly when we killed him.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm telling you something. It was such a thrill when you first get like your first kill. And
it was so good.
it was so good because it's like, you know, you work hard and you work hard and you work hard and you build your tune up and then you finally get in there. And it was just epic being able to be with all of our guildies and just having a great time with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone had a great time. Like I've gotten nothing but positive feedback about it. And everyone loved killing that genetic monstrosity because he was tough.
He was really tough. You know, I like the fight a lot too, but it takes a lot of positioning, especially for DPS. I mean, we had Sam, who actually helps with the DPS callouts, calling out when we could DPS, when we had to stop, and it had to be very timed because if it's not timed just right, then we break the eggs and then we end up all dying.
Well, yeah, because the eggs spawn every 15 seconds, and every 45 seconds you have your bath, and so you got to get him into the bath every 45 seconds, or he does so much damage to the raid that you just wipe. One shots everyone.
Yeah, I like the. Oops, we have to hide back here because Simon's gonna yell at me. He's trying to pull these guys back and they're not coming. For some reason,
they do that.
well, the stealth in this game, if you stealth at the mobs don't really detect you, but then it kind of sets them off funny. So they don't always pull right. There's certain bosses I can't stealth around.
Interesting.
Yeah, the one in there's one in SSM that every time I stealth near it bugs and it won't walk toward the tank. It's like it notices me, but it doesn't really know what to do with me. And I keep forgetting to throw my interrupts, so I'm a terrible fail person tonight. Anybody watching this is gonna be like, I could do so much better than that. But yeah, that genetic monstrosity was awesome. I also like the raid before that. We took down our actual first mini boss. What was his name?
The hideously malformed something. He's ugly. He summons scourgs, and you wear them as a hat.
Yeah, we got him down, and that was the first time we really took down a mini boss. He was our first mini boss, and I'll never forget because we actually had loot drop for a stalker, and there were 3 of us in the raid that could use it, and sweet Kyosha ends up bidding way more on it than I would have ever thought possible and won them. And it was the cutest thing ever because she was so excited.
Oh yeah. She bid so much DKP. Like, what was it? 4 raids worth of DKP on a single pair of pants.
I know, the poor girl, but she loves them. And you know what? They were a major upgrade for her. That was the thing, is that she could have used them so much better than the other 2 that were there, and I was happy that she won them. But it's kind of fun because, you know, we have quite a few raiders. We're actually looking to build another 20-man raid group, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Bandy?
Oh yeah, we're getting close. We're probably about another 10 or 12 people. And then we can realistically field 2 groups on a consistent basis. So we're getting there, and that's only the people that I know. So if any Grievance members are watching right now, and you haven't told me that you're done with attunement yet, you might want to get on that. Because if you don't let me know, then I don't know that you're done with attunement, and I won't start setting up for the second raid.
But we can definitely fit more members into Grievance that are, you know, at that point too. Like
oh yeah, for sure.
We're very open. We're a very casual, very family oriented. We have a motto: family, honor, loyalty. But so first of all, you know, is the people that we play with. It's very important to us. But we do raid in WildStar, and we have a huge base. We have 250 active members that have logged on in the past 3 weeks. Very active on TeamSpeak. We have, like Vandy said, quite a few already attuned. And we're looking to fill out a second raid team. So if you're watching and you want to apply, go to grievancegaming.org and be happy to check over your application, and love to have you with us.
Yeah, and you know, even if you're not done attunement, you know, still apply, because we're constantly running people through these dungeons.
Oh no! I almost got it there. Oh no, I did! Oh, I failed so bad.
But yeah, so you know, we're looking for anyone, you know. So if you're not at the raid step of attunement, don't worry, we'll get you there. We get everyone there.
So how would that work? Tell them how that would work if they're, you know, already members of Grievance and we're already raiding, and a brand new person comes in. How do we handle that?
So essentially, as it stands right now, we are just rotating people in and trying to give everyone a fair chance. So on a Saturday, so we raid 2 days a week right now, Saturdays and Mondays. And so on Saturdays, when we start our raids, that's when we do our big roster changes for the week's raids. And so we will swap up the majority of our players in the raid on Saturdays. And then on Mondays, we'll swap a couple new people in, you know, people who can only make Mondays, for instance, because we have some people who can only make Saturdays, some people who can only make Mondays. So we do a small swap on the Mondays, usually about, you know, 5 to 6 people. But our big changes are on Saturdays, where we swap our main tanks, we swap our off tanks, we swap our healers. We do all sorts of player swapping on our Saturdays. And we try and give everyone, you know, a fair chance to get into the raids. And as we get towards our second raid group, we'll be able to field even more people, and you know, less and less people will have to sit out potentially.
Yeah, I really like that because that allows everybody a chance to play. I know as we keep adding people to the roster that can raid, it's probably a little difficult for you to have to, you know, go through the roster each week with so many new people being added each week too.
Yeah, it's a little on the tough side. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's worth it to get the guild to the point that it needs to be, so we can all play together and have fun.
Yeah, because that's really what it's all about. I just love being able to be with, you know, having that success. You know, when we got down to genetic monstrosity, we had a brand new DPS Esper in the raid who ended up winning the blades off of him, if I'm right.
That was off the second mini boss that we killed.
Oh, the second mini
yeah.
boss. Yes, that's right. And
But
but
yeah.
it was nice to have somebody new and then get gear right away too, because that doesn't always happen in a lot of the raids that I've ever seen. But it's like everybody has an equal share at everything and an equal share at game time too, which is really important, I think, to most people who play any game.
Yeah, for sure. It was funny because he was such a nice guy too, because even though he was the only DPS Esper in the raid, he didn't just, you know, bid one DKP on the item. I think he bid 5 or 10 or something like that. Even though he knew he was the only person who could actually use the item.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell them 1 sec. I need to empty my inventory just a little bit. I can't even like go any further. Everybody's like, hey, Wraith, empty your inventory space. I've got so much stuff in here. It's just random. Like, and what are we ever supposed to do with this Elden Weave cloth? Does anybody know? Because
I sold mine. I'm not
who
entirely sure
buys that? There's nothing even to do with it.
No, I have a feeling that they added it preemptively and that there's going to be a need for it in the drop. But for now, there is no use for it.
Oh, somebody was nice enough to lay me down. Oh, look at this. They're so sweet.
That would be our healer, Sindane.
Why can't I click on it? It won't let me click on it. Oh, because I'm rolling on something. Oh, I hate stuff. And now... There, I'm just gonna let them fight that because I'm still emptying my inventory. Okay, now I'm ready,
You got this.
They're like, we don't need her. We're just gonna pull it.
Well, you know, your husband, the tank, saw that the mob was in a perfect killing position and decided that he was going to go for it.
Oh, well, he probably thought that, you know, the rest of you guys could take it on your own, which you're probably right. Anymore, you know, this used to be one of the hardest dungeons we used to go into, and I would hate... Actually, this is not my favorite dungeon. I really like Sword Maiden. It's my favorite. It's really pretty and intricate and unique. This dungeon just gives me such bad memories of learning.
Oh, come on. I love this dungeon. It's nice. Especially when, like, last night where Storm Talon gave us a pity kill. Totally got to him, and then he's like, oh, I'm going to put all of the bad things on the tank because he doesn't have to move. How about that? So like, okay, we'll take it, Storm Talon. Thanks.
There's still some good loot at the end of this, like best in slot, too, if I remember right.
For sure. Especially if we manage to get a pair of those legendary gloves. Come on.
I think they want me to go up here and unlock the stuffs.
Probably. Oh, I should go back and get the other one because no one got that one.
Okay, yeah, that might be a good idea. So, for all you stalkers out there, this is the tricky way you can get past most of it.
You can do it as a spell slinger too. You just,
Void,
as soon as you aggro it, you void slip.
void slip. Void slip for the win!
It's totally better than stealth. I go into a different plane of existence where only the second boss in KV can kill me.
Should I unlock this
Nope.
resin platform? Okay,
No.
we don't need it really.
Don't do it.
It's a trap! Okay, I'm on my way back. Yeah, so X89's this week, huh, Vandy?
Oh yeah, lots of X89. We got lots of good pulls on him this last week too. We got him around 24%.
What do you think is our major problem with X89? What do you think we can improve on?
I think it's mostly just practice and learning, positional awareness and where you can drop your bombs, all that sort of stuff. Because the small bombs were a problem. We had some problems with positioning on everyone's part. Tanks, healers, all that sort of stuff. There was no one reason for our failures. It was just sort of a
I pulled.
combination.
I just pulled. I am so fail. I probably just wiped us. We're going to show you how awesome our team is because my husband's going to tank both at the same time. I'm giving Sindane something to do apparently.
Oh yeah, you're definitely making his life difficult. You guys are standing in that red thing. I don't want to do that. I'm shocked we lived through that. That was pretty epic. Not gonna lie.
I just typed to them, epic. Oh gosh.
This is totally what not to do.
Yes, Sin.
Watch yourself, honey pie. Got us a
Sin
massive
says,
elemental garden
this is
next
what
chamber.
not to do.
If you wanna keep
Yeah,
going,
guys.
you'll have to take him down
I
first.
blame
We
it on
totally
something.
we totally pulled through that solely on the skill of our tank and healer.
Yeah, I know.
Praise be unto them
Yeah, because I
For
couldn't
not-
even reach it.
for not ruining our stream with wipes.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, X89. This week I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome.
For sure. We're gonna get them down. It's gonna happen.
I don't know, every milestone is just something epic for us. I'll never forget when I finally got this dungeon done. It was like, wow, I finally did it. I never would have thought we would have finished this one up.
I still remember how much of a surprise it was how quickly we ended up getting through the dungeons once we understood, the things that we needed to do. Because it was just a learning process for everyone. As soon as we started learning how to do it, it became almost a non-issue for a lot of people.
Yeah, this game does have a strong learning curve.
But once you learn how to do all of the things that you need to do, it's extremely rewarding.
I fail the tornadoes!
And that's why we're not getting gold.
Did you see how many tornadoes I hit? I was like, I could do this. I'm on a stream. No, I really can't do that.
This is funny because this is the second time I've been on a stream in Stormtown.
Oh god, I'm gonna blow up! Okay, go ahead.
The first time, yeah, we plowed through and got to the final boss and then just couldn't get him. It was terrible.
Well, we'll see how we do. We have some pretty good peeps in here tonight, so I think I'm the weakest link out of everybody, me and my paleness sometimes, but
We'll be fine.
I have a good time. Does that count?
It most certainly does.
This guy has like the craziest awesome voice. He sounds like Darth Vader with a cold.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I saw that too. That was rough because the tornadoes were coming right as he was doing his little thingy-mabobber. Oh god.
Got this.
Tornado! Whee! Oh god, I keep stepping in it.
Aethos will cast you from this place.
But yeah, and so we on top of the rating, we also do a weekly attunement night, which is essentially to we call it attunement night, and until recently, it hasn't been much of a push for attunement because it's difficult to actually. It was difficult to get that down with the silver requirements, but now that we're down to bronze, we're actually having a lot more luck with the actually getting people attuned on attunement nights. But the main theory behind attunement nights is to get with your guild members and get to know them and everything, so that when it's time for you to go raid with them, you're not total strangers. You know who the person beside you is, and you know what they're all about and how they function, and it just helps us work better as a coherent guild unit in raid.
So the person who came up with that is our guild leader, actually, Sam I Am, and he calls it the law of the process. That if we can learn as a team, basically, and get through all the hard parts, that when we do start raiding, which we have, it's going to be so much better. And I'm telling you something, I'm very proud, because we've only started raiding this is our second week in raiding. And I'm very, very, very proud of our team. It's just been an amazing ride. We have amazing people in Grievance. You know, Grievance is huge. A lot of people don't realize just how big it is. They have thousands of members across multiple games. WildStar is actually one of the larger guilds with 250. We are on Storm Talon. We have just a great family of people that play with us. Lots of couples, lots of, we have families that'll play together, and it's just been so much fun just being able to do this content with them, with the attunement night and then progressively raiding, and it's just been an amazing lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. It's been loads of fun. Even the attunement, when we were struggling and wiping on a single dungeon for like 4 hours every night, it was still a lot of fun. Because we were doing it with our guildies. And that's what really matters. Playing with people that you enjoy playing with.
Yeah, it's been a long time. When I played in World of Warcraft, I played there for a long time, like 6 years or so. And we had a small little guild that was very family oriented. Life comes first, this and that. But it was very hard to find that. For years we looked. And then, I wanted the same thing when I came to WildStar. And I found Grievance, and I don't think I'll ever join it. I know I won't join another guild. I have so many friends now across multiple games. I had an old guildie. He still has a WildStar account, but he plays Arcade now. Come and help me out today with something I needed, and it was just wonderful to be able to know people, across all these games. I've got a buddy of mine in Neverwinter, Lord Scythe. He's helped me out quite a bit too, and it's just like nothing I've ever seen. Their main games may be something else, but they're still family and they're still part of Grievance. It's wonderful.
Yep, for sure.
So after X89, what boss are we going to fight? Uh-oh, I pulled all the things. Oh god, I pulled all the things. I'm going to blame it on something else.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Oh god, I think we're going to pull a Pat. Shoot.
Ooh, that was a close one there. This is terrible.
Oh no, I'm not allowed. Somebody would kick me off this stream or something. Oh gosh.
The fact that we are still alive is a testament to how good of a healer something is.
Yeah, I know. My husband right now is like, thanks, Rita. Thanks. See, this is why I have my husband tank, so that when I mess up really big, I don't get yelled at too much.
Oh, really? He doesn't yell at you? Come on, how fun's that?
He just kind of rolls his eyes, and I'm like, okay. Oh gosh, red.
Oh, by the way, we haven't been using our bombs on these guys.
Bombs.
Gotta grenade them. We still have enough left, so we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had to tell everybody this funny thing. So our last raid, I was in the raid, and I thought I was stealth, and I'm hopping around doing my normal hoppy thing while, you know, this next part is being explained to everyone. And I didn't realize I was really close to the mob that hadn't really been fully explained yet. And I pulled it and wiped the entire raid. Yeah. So about that.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That was
minus
a
the
thing. You know what was funny? As I was like, I felt so bad about it. And that whole night for me was a fail. And me and Kyosha, who happens to be your wife, were chit-chatting back and forth all night, you know, about, oh gosh, about how bad I felt about wiping the raid, and then I kept dying on X89. Oh, well, if you can't laugh about stuff, where are you at, right?
Yeah, it was awesome fun. So, it was awesome. And besides, you got us, in the end, you ended up getting us past a lot of trash. So, it was not the worst thing.
Yeah, I'm always worried because I've done that before in raids, not exactly that way, but like some silly little mistake that you can make and then it wipes everybody. And so I was really nervous to not do that, and then I did it and I was like, okay, I got it done and over with, so now it'll never happen again. Actually, we're doing very good in here. We've got a killer team. I have to tell you, so if nobody knows, I'll introduce everybody again. Vandy is our raid leader. I am the executive officer for the WildStar Exiled chapter, which we are on the Exiles only. And then we have Simon, who's one of our tanks for the guild. He's my husband. And then we have Sin. He's one of our DPS. Actually, we have a funny thing with Sin. We count how many times he dies in raids. We love him so much.
Count how many times he dies in jail.
Poor squishy spell slingers.
He's probably gonna not forget the fact that I was gonna die.
Yeah. And then we have our healer, which is Sindane, and Sindane's also one of the officers. We like to call him our treasurer because he basically does everything to do with like the bake, and he does our loot for the raids right now. He's called a loot master. But he's also a very, very good healer.
For sure. So earlier you were asking me before we pulled like 3 packs all at once. You were asking me what boss we were going to kill after we get X89
Yes,
down.
yes, sorry.
And so I don't know if you've watched the videos for it, but the next one's pretty cool. It's a mini boss by the name of Gravitron Operator. What's his name? Gravitron Operator, yeah. And he does a lot of really cool stuff. He knocks everyone up in the air and into zero gravity a lot. And so when you get knocked up into the air, you need to aim at a single circle on the ground. Everywhere else is red. The entire raid gets knocked up in the air, and you have this one little safe area, and everyone's got to land in it. And when you get knocked up in the air, you get knocked down to like 10 health. So as soon as you land in that safe area, everyone's got to heal right up before you can go back to the boss. If you just run at the boss all willy-nilly, you're going to die because you have no health.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting.
Oh, it looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited for that one.
I've heard a lot about him too. What would you say his difficulty level is? Oh no, I forgot to set up for this boss. I am so no! I'm gonna die. I forgot to change all my bars. And that's why Simon was waiting. And I didn't realize I did that. So, I have no CC break on my bar. Sweet. I just kill it till it dies.
We got this. Don't worry.
I'm such a noob. Is it because I'm
But-
talking and I'm so excited about our next raid? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Just don't let it be on me.
It's on Simon. We can just stay here. This is the perfect scenario.
Right? Storm Talon radiates with power. Actually, Storm Talon, their models in this game are beautiful. He is so pretty. He is deadly and ugly, and I hate his face, but he is very, very pretty.
Only a female would call him pretty.
Oh, and his voice is really nice too. I see you. Don't make me die.
Sin's
don't make
going
me die.
backwards.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh. Out of the red, out of the red, out of the red. Okay.
Get away from Sin.
Storm Talon. I'm telling you something, we've had some amazing heals and tanking tonight.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, not to mention the DPS had to been really good to get through it. Number 3 in
totally-
damage! I
We
fail!
We totally just silvered Storm Talon on a stream with no lights. That was ridiculous.
Yeah! That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh,
And-
this has been
oh.
fun.
And we actually got some epics. What is
Did we?
this sorcery?
No, heavy legs. Wait. We don't have anybody
We
that
have
can
no
use that.
we have no heavy users in our group.
You know, there's been some people on the stream tonight, they're going to hate us because that dropped. And I'm sorry, but that's probably going to get D'd. Oh,
Sad.
sad face.
At least the weapon attachment. Maybe Simon can use that.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a
Ooh.
tanking one. But yeah, I'm excited for the Gravitron operator and even the next actual boss after X89. Although he's going to be tough. He's going to be really tough, but it was pretty cool.
Well, I am really looking forward to seeing everything that the raids are going to bring. I really appreciate you coming on tonight. I'd like to do something else like this in the future. You know, get together with some people and run something else, just to show them what we could do. And I want to thank my guildies, Simon, Sindanes, and Vandy, you for coming out and having fun and just doing this for. Not only the Twitch, but just to let people know, hey, we're here. We're on Storm Talon. Come join us. And appreciate everybody viewing. Anything else you want to say, Vandy?
I'm good, but well, I guess a little bit. So, like I said before, if you're looking for a guild that's, as Sam says, we are steady core. So a steady core guild that does raiding in dungeons and is willing to help people get attuned and whatnot. Definitely look us up and put in an app and we'll get you hooked up.
For sure, for sure. Our recruiting officer is Beretta, and she is always happy to welcome those applications. And even if you don't play WildStar with Grievance, check us out. We've got all sorts of games. Neverwinter, we've got World of Warcraft, Arcade. We have just so many different choices for you guys, and it's a wonderful, wonderful organization. So from Grievance Gaming, from ours to yours, thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.